There's all kinds of other wines. Peanut Nor.
I'll wind me up till I walk in. But I don't care, 'cause I'll be back to wind me up again.
Wino Wednesday continues. Joe Escalante here with Maynard James Keenan from Puscifer.
Very nice. Well done, Joe.
Thanks. Tool, Perfect Circle, Caduceus Winery, Stronghold Vineyards. I got Chuck P. here and Brian Liu, founder and CEO of LegalZoom.com. Hey, guys. How about bottle number 3? What do we got going?
I'm sorry, I'm slacking.
Yeah.
I was over here nursing the AZ. So. Right here, this is a Caduceus Anubis.
Caduceus Anubis.
Yeah, Anubis.
Did you get any, Stephanie?
That's a dark wine.
She's been over here sipping on right out of the bottle.
Good.
People need to see you a little bit.
Very
For the people that
ruby
are watching, our Premium Club members that are watching us online right now,
You've
know
had
how
some of these
beautiful
grapes
Stephanie is.
before. We share a vineyard with Justin. Isosceles and Justification are some pretty decent wines out there.
Sure.
And we share a vineyard with them, or fight over grapes in a vineyard with them over some Cab Franc and some.
Is there any
some
real
Cab.
competition for these grapes?
Oh yeah, you know, if they start paying more for them, I'll lose
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
lose
yeah.
out.
And then you call me, you go, dude, I have tool
Come on,
tickets.
dude,
I have tool
remember?
tickets for you.
I babysat your cats, man.
Right.
No, this blend is Cab Sauv, Cab Franc,
Mhm.
and a little bit of Sirah. So it's kind of a Bordeaux with a little bit of Rhone in there.
Yeah, a little Bordeaux, a
Tossed.
little Rhone.
This is kind of the transitional wine for us. I brought in the Sensei before, if he was a Cabernet, Napa Valley Cabernet.
And that was just a pure cab?
Yeah, and we were gonna do another wine like it, but we didn't want to go as far north to get the grapes. We kind of wanted to nestle down at a pass with a little closer for us, and we didn't end up coming up with any grapes that made any sense to call it Sensei. We didn't have anything in barrel that matched what we were getting from Northern California, so we had to come up with a whole new wine, and this is it. But this also marks our transition. This is probably the last wine that will come up with a California grape, California grapes with a new title. This is the last one. That's kind of why we called it Anubis. Anubis is the Egyptian god. It kind of ushers you from one world into the next world, kind of like the gatekeeper. So Anubis is the.
I didn't know you were
last-
religious.
No, I didn't know when Ash Wednesday was. I was going to ask you, is that like 08 or when was that? Is that December? December Wednesday?
Yeah, it's a
I don't
couple
know.
weeks ago.
All right.
This is wonderfully mild for both Cabernet Franc and Syrah grape.
Yeah, you got the tannins, but even if you're afraid of that strong, it's not that strong.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big Syrah grape fan, but this is delicious.
Yeah, there's only a splash of Syrah in there just to kind of mellow down the Cab Franc and Cab, but it still has all those Paso characteristics of the Cab Franc and the Cab.
Now, Brian,
This is fantastic.
Yeah, Brian, what are you thinking right now? What is
This is
going through your
fantastic.
head as you drink this?
I'm usually not a big fan of Paso Robles, but this is very, very good.
Check them out.
It's a winner. It's a
Yeah.
winner, Maynard.
Cacao.
Now, where can people buy the first bottle? No one can buy it, but the second two.
The Arizona Stronghold
Yeah,
wines, I
Stronghold.
think you can get them still at Whole Foods if they didn't bother selling out of it and not replenishing it. But the Anubis, that'll be available in places like Silver Lake Wine, Kano Wine Merchants, Mission Wines in Pasadena. You'll find that one in places such as these.
And after that, it's all Arizona.
Yep.
Why did you?
I'll still make this wine because I like it. I'm having fun
yeah.
with this one. This is a great food wine as well.
Do you make all the wines there?
Eric and is my partner, yeah,
Okay.
and we make them together. When I'm not here talking to Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sometimes
they're
Eric even
stomping on the
comes.
grapes.
Hmm?
They don't do that anymore, do they?
You've stomped on a grape
Stomping?
before, haven't you?
Only by accident. in
Oh,
the
come on.
cafeteria.
We know you have. You know you get out there and stomp on a grape.
Actually, yes, no.
I believe you have. I'm going to answer for him.
Okay.
Yeah, when they first started, they had all the grapes, and they said, we should stomp on those with our feet.
Actually,
and they did.
I
And
have
after a
2
while, they got sick of it.
gallons- I have 2 gallons of white that it's a grape that I found in Arizona that we're not sure what it is. I think it's a native white grape that I actually hand squashed in a colander.
Wow.
So I have 2 gallons of it this year that I made last year.
Hand squashed.
Hand squashed. So no feet were involved.
No
other
feet,
Than,
okay.
Other than I was using those to kind of do what we call walking over to the grapes to pick them.
You have 2 feet?
2.
Okay, great.
So is that like for a test?
For those of you who are of the Spanish slant, that's dos feet.
Those feet. Thank you. Because I didn't know what you were talking about.
Did
Either
you
did
make
Chuck.
a little batch to just try it out?
Yeah, we have 7 vines, and we're basically propagating them now. Now that we know that it's actually a decent wine, it's somewhere between it's like a Verdicchio meets Malvasia Bianca. It's possible that it's like a Spanish or an Italian white that's just kind of gone through some changes that UC Davis could not identify the DNA structure. So I get to name it.
Oh, okay. Oh, what?
Well done.
Ash Wednesday.
I'm gonna name this wine Escalante.
Oh, lovely.
You know what? She'll be lucky if that name's available because
actually
many
called-
people are trying to name grapes after it.
It's called Aurelia.
Aurelia?
Aurelia.
That's the part of the
Pussy wine.
around the nipple.
No.
No. In Egypt, that was
Right.
the
No.
ancient Egypt.
It's describes whether you have an innie or an outie belly.
Oh, okay, great.
Not at
Yeah.
all. It's Spanish for golden.
Golden? I don't know.
The woman who actually had the grapes by her house was a
Golden woman?
who lived to about 102.
Wow.
With her sister who lived to about 101, and her husband was the guy who was the vineyard manager in Arizona, and that's where these grapes came from. Is his vineyard? He used to make wine for the miners. This grape is a surviving vine from way back then, and so I named it after her because she kept it alive all those years.
Taste the history in
Taste
this, you know?
Stick your face right down on the colander and sniff.
Maynard James Keenan. Now, we have a show this Saturday and Sunday. Indy's involved at Nokia, Puscifer, and it's a different show both nights.
Tim Alexander's going to play drums the first night.
Sweet.
Primus
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
There might be a couple other guest stars on night 2 if they bother to get back to me.
Damn guest stars.
Let me know.
Jesus.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Then there's going to be a wine tasting at the show, I believe. Isn't there some kind of wine
there's,
tasting?
There's packages.
Oh, packages.
You can
Okay.
you buy spend
You can
way
sit
too-
outside and not go in at all. Let's start there.
Yeah.
And just pay for parking.
You pay like
Okay.
$3,000. You get to meet Josh Freeze at a TGI Fridays and not drink my wine and not come to the show.
You could do that.
Yeah.
No, but there's a wine tasting, right?
As long as we
Yes,
get
there's
the
a wine
onion
tasting.
bloom thing.
How do you get
Yeah.
involved in the wine tasting at the show?
You pay extra for your ticket.
So
get
it really is an
there's
extra
like
package.
more of a front row seat, but
Okay.
you also get to taste the wines. And we
Backstage?
have a guy that's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Mhm.
And then I run through the room and go, hey, and I leave.
Hey, I'm Maynard.
Nice.
Run out the door.
Peace
Before anyone says, oh, Maynard, I'm the guy that used to... Chuck P., what do you got coming up today?
Today,
Yeah,
I'm
on
going to
Indie.
be scheduling music today.
music?
On Indie.
Are you on the air at
And
all?
No, I'm not going to be on today. I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 to 3. But Trina might be back from vacation, and she may be in today.
Trina's going to be in
If that
today.
happens, it'll happen at 1.
And Brian Liu, what do you got going? You got a meeting you're going to be drunk at. We know that.
Yeah, I'm going to be talking about LegalZoom, about starting businesses, and I'm starting wineries.
How about LegalZoom the movie? How's that taken
How's that
off
coming
so far? Is it
LegalZoom
in development?
the movie. LegalZoom the radio show. How about that?
Yeah.
The
well, we do
movie
that. That's
would
this
probably
Friday.
be a pretty dull movie.
Think about it. I know you have talent shows and stuff like that.
Yes.
Well, thanks, guys, for coming in.
You get the mini.
I'll take the mini. I would love that little mini. I'll just take it right home and give it to the lady.
Something about drinking before noon. It's pretty cool.
I've been doing it for many
I'm
years. Chuck.
enjoying this, yeah.
It's called day
I
drinking.
could do this every
It
Wednesday.
chases away that feeling you get after all that blow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I did do a lot of blow this
Takes the edge off.
Yeah. Yummy.
Okay, I think we're going to play some of Josh Free's Blood on Your Knuckles. This is a great song. Hope I can play it from this. Yeah, I did it. Maynard,
Josh Freeze.
thanks for coming in. See you next time. Chuck Brent. Indy. See you Friday on Barely Legal.